Hi guys, welcome to my second review video, and I'm going to be looking at the Talos Principle today. Where do I start with the Talos Principle? Let's start with the base mechanics. So the basic core central bit of the game is, or the central gameplay is, you play as a robot, you're solving puzzles in various different lands for items called sigils that look a lot like Tetris pieces, but hey, that's none of my business. But you start off with just one object to work with, the jammer, but as you collect more sigils you can then unlock other items that work as tools for solving further puzzles. This works really well because the puzzles start off quite simple and it's easy to learn kind of what it is you need to do, but then it scales the difficulty of the puzzles and the complexity as you continue through the game and as you unlock extra levels, which is really awesome. But that's really it. That's the mechanics of the game in a nutshell. As you play it, like I found when I played it, I saw a lot of reminiscences between that and Portal. And it's not the only comparison either, because quite like Portal, even though the core of the game is the mechanics, that's not what makes the game what it is. It's a lot to do with the really clever and interesting writing. So I won't give too much away, because the story of Talos Principle, revealing it over the course of the game, is one of the best bits about it. It's one of those type of games you feel like a detective as you're uncovering the secrets of the world and what's happened before your arrival.
How do you solve a problem that extends beyond your own lifespan? That question may be the essence of civilization.
The game at its core is a philosophical journey. There's two main characters in the game other than yourself. The voice over God, Elohim.
Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
And the serpent of the archiving system. Between these two characters, you are posed quite tough, subjective questions about the nature of humanity and what that really means for you. And the game spends a lot of time exploring themes of religion and science, culture, psychology, and kind of pulls apart the threads of the meaning of existence. There's also other versions of bots that have came before you that have left their messages for you to find, either ones of hope or despair or feeling trapped in this world of puzzles. So already you might be coming to build a similar image of this game that I have now, one that's taken a very simple premise and built on it in such a way that the developers have created this wide and rich universe all in a very tiny sandbox. Not an easy task by any standards. And none of this takes into consideration at all the vast amount of hidden content in this game. Like, I can't remember the last time I played a game that has so many Easter eggs and hidden items or just blatant references to other games or homages to other games than this one. It's one of those type of games that it really pays off to just be curious, you know? You're always rewarded with weird and wonderful clips that sometimes add more meaning to the game itself, and other times leaves you feeling, what the f***? Overall, the initial premise of this game isn't exactly a new one, but the treatment of the story, the explorations of so many different themes, and the vast amount of content make this a really solid title. If you don't like thinking about existential themes or contemplating the existence of humanity, you might want to give this one a miss. But if you like your brain to be made to think on several levels at once, either by solving puzzles, piecing together the fate of those who came before, or being pushed to consider your stance on deep philosophical concepts, I'd highly recommend giving it a go. that's Kitty out. I will see you guys next time.